The new pope is American, and he's also from Chicago, and I don't know how the world let America get the pope. I don't know how the hell y'all thought this was a good idea. This about to be the first sponsored pope. He gonna walk into church first one. He gonna have Manscaped all on his damn dress and whatnot. He gonna come out talking about, make sure you use my QR code to get into heaven and whatnot. Like, this the new pope about to be gambling. The new pope about to be at the strip club. The new pope about to be talking about, God has told me that I believe all of you should invest in the video, because that's where all the money's at, and God wants y'all to have it. The best part about this is we might get a Pope podcast run. We might get he might have to go sit down with Haktua. He might have to go, literally, the Pope gonna have a meme coin drop, and he gonna rug pull everybody and say, God works in mysterious ways. The Pope is gonna sit down with Joe Rogan and talk about dragons. The Pope is gonna go holler at Club Shay Shay and Shannon. Well, God ain't gonna let him do that one, so maybe not that much. But anyway, the Pope about to do a podcast run. This gonna be the only Pope that gotta get a side hustle, because he gotta pay rent in America still. You know, he got a house somewhere out here. It's expensive, so he gonna have to get another job. Pope gonna be working at Jamba Juice or Best Buy or something like that. It's about to figure out how to add a subscription to heaven. He about to say, if you want to stay here, it's $15 a month. I already know the American Pope gonna mess up. He gonna be praying one day, hey, I want to pray for the young children that have cancer. Also want to pray for the Second Amendment, because everyone should, let's keep it on the family. Like that's what the Pope gonna be on with your dumb ass.
There is a new Pope. Yes, he is an American. Let me tell you how he got in this position. Well, for starters, he became eligible due to his extensive international experience.
Congratulations to all the Catholics for the new Pope that is being chosen. I came across a bunch of videos, people talking about the new smoke, like the white smoke that is being put out, that shows that the Pope is being chosen. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. If you're seeing me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. Besides from Catholics being excited, I came across a bunch of videos from Americans that are not even believers excited about the new Pope. And the reason why they're even excited is because this new Pope is an American and from Chicago. Do you know what that means? It means that now America is becoming holy. That is an exaggeration anyway. But very many people are having questions like, how comes that now we are having an American Pope? Isn't that suspicious? Is there anything connected to Donald Trump? Let me know what you guys think down in the commentary. Of course, these are just questions, and we are wondering what is the answer for them.
There is a new Pope. Yes, he is an American. Let me tell you how he got in this position. Well, for starters, he became eligible due to his extensive international experience. This does include decades of missionary work and his senior roles in the Vatican. Not to mention he speaks multiple languages and has deep connections to Latin America. He also grew up in Chicago with the Catholic Church and a Catholic family. Plus, he has a degree in theology and philosophy. This helping him have more of an understanding of the church complex teachings. So it is more than clear that he has spent most of his career away from us and over there with them. Congratulations to the Pope.
I'm not even Catholic, G, but this shit goes so crazy. Excuse my language. The first American Pope is from Chicago. What's the respect on Chicago name, bitch? And I'm telling you what, that new Pope could not have been from the South, because they have very chopped and screwed ideology. So I'm so glad he's from Chicago, because Chicagoans are very open-minded. We really fight for the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit. And at the end of the day, like, if you can survive Chicago, baby, you can run. Oh, you can. He gonna run it well. Because he was taught well.
The new Pope has been chosen, and it is an American man. Robert Prevost, the 69-year-old Peruvian American, was just elected through the conclave as the next Pope. He will be known as Pope Leo XIV. If you were on my live this morning, we watched this happen in real time. And we sparked a new question, and that is, how long until the president takes credit for this man being the Pope? Despite the fact that this man has spent many years in countries like Peru advocating for the rights of immigrants, specifically Venezuelan immigrants. He also tweeted not too long ago that J.D. Vance was wrong for ranking the people who we should show love to. Remember when J.D. Vance was saying that we should love our families, then our neighbors, and then the people in our community, and then other people? Yeah, Robert Prevost said we don't do that. That's not how things work in the church. Now, he is said to not be as progressive when it comes to LGBTQ rights. You know, they say that while he agreed with some of what Pope Francis was trying to do, he felt like pop culture was leading people to give concessions to things that were not in the gospel. So there are obviously many, many people who are not okay with that. But overall, this is a new day, and it is a big day for America. The first American Pope is something that many people thought would never happen. While some of us may not be very proud of our country in this moment, you know, it does not mean that we cannot congratulate somebody who is American that was able to accomplish something for the first time.
Well, the white smoke came out and the new pope has been chosen. Robert Francis Prevost of Chicago, Illinois, USA. And according to the Vatican, this has never been done, and it was highly unlikely that an American would have been the new pope. So once again, never in history have an American been the Pope, ever. But today, yes, an American out of Chicago. But I didn't realize how much, like, politics being the Pope was selected, because they had to cast votes and they were wondering if it was going to be a what they call a more conservative pope, or a what's the term, progressive. I don't know if that means liberal or more median, moderate pope. Listen, everything is politics these days, bruh. Everything.
Chicago, land of the popes, home of the brave. Of course we got the first pope. What are you saying? To be honest, Chicago had the first black pope, so like this is nothing. Chicago people love talking about Chicago. I'm sorry, do you have the first American pope? I don't think so. This is nothing. Chicago, home of the popes, land of the brave. And bitch, they billing him from the south side. Another win for the south side. Exactly, King. Y'all saw how my Chicago King slid out? He slid out like, yeah, I got that shit on there, pope shit on. He ain't claim out west. He ain't claim over east. He ain't say he was from up north. South side, bitch. Fuck you talking about? He claiming out south, but he a Cubs fan. You know what? That mean that man is durable. He's built to last. What's up, boys? Yeah, I made it. Oh, man. The boys at home go eat this shit up. I don't know. When my stepdad and them be like, this our year, we got this, I might have to believe y'all. I might have to believe this is the Bears year. Y'all really might take this shit. Like, y'all really might have a party up in the city. Like, I don't know. Wait till the arch hear about this one. I gotta delete my Facebook. I can't even be on Facebook no more. I can't even upload this one on Facebook. But they gonna do it for me. Oh my God. Like, I got that shit on, man. That Pope shit on. This is funny to me for many reasons, because I went to Catholic school and I work marketing for Catholic schools. So like, to those parents that don't know who the Pope is but send their kids to Catholic school, you're about to find out who the Pope is. You're about to find out so much about the Pope.
News update. He is the first American Pope ever elected. His name is Robert Francis Prevost. He is from Chicago, Illinois. The College of Cardinals announced earlier this afternoon that Prevost had been elected Pope.
Hey, we got some breaking news. The newest Pope is the first American Pope in history. Now, what's funny about this is there's a couple things. First of all, I made a joke about King Von being the newest Pope, and funny enough, this guy is from Chicago. But that's not the funny part. This is the funny part. Only the city of Chicago could produce a Pope before a quarterback that could throw 4,000 yards in a single season. Congratulations. Is that impressive or sad? Because I don't know. Oh yes, if you are a fan of the Lions, Vikings, Packers, or you just hate the Bears, you now have a new thing to throw shit at the Bears at. The city of Chicago literally produced a Pope before the Bears could get a 4,000-yard season. A side note, we did miss the opportunity of getting Antonio Brown to be the newest Pope, so that is an L, but, you know, it is what it is. My top 5 Popes going into this was Joey Diaz, Theo Vaughn, Deji, Antonio Brown, and Kanye West. None of those came to fruition, but I will take an American Pope. That sounds pretty dope.
Prophecy fulfilled one more time. We have a new Pope. Breaking news, we have a new Pope. and it's the first American Pope. I gave you prophetic words since 2023 about the Pope, and I told you that Pope Francis was going to be on a live soon. It fulfilled. But recently, I gave you another prophetic word. Recently, you can go watch it here in my videos, where I told you that the Lord say that this new Pope was going to be different. This is the first American Pope. This is all prophetic. I told you since January 2025 this year that you were going to see the false Pope, the false prophet, being very active in the White House. I told you that you can go look it up on my FB page, the blue page. You can go look that up. I shared that. And recently I shared that the new Pope was going to be different and that he was going to be the false prophet. If you can't see that this is prophetic, I pray that you wake up, because with this new Pope, the judgment of the Lord is at the door. Wake up, wake up, perverted generation, wake up. The judgment of the Lord is at the door. May the Lord bless you.
I'm not a Catholic. My dad's a Catholic. I'm not a Catholic, but I am a Chicagoan. I'm fucking claiming that shit, bro. I love it here so much. And this is just so exciting. This is so exciting why am I so excited? This is so cool. The new Pope is the fucking Cardinal from Chicago. This city's the fucking best, man. Congrats. Do good.
So Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost has been elected as the new Pope. He's the first Pope ever to be from the United States. He will be assuming the name of Pope Leo XIV. Pope Leo grew up in Chicago and graduated from Villanova University. He speaks 8 languages. He was very close with Pope Francis. He is 69 years old and is viewed as a centrist with progressive leanings on key social issues. He was a longtime missionary in Peru. Our researchers have found some of the new Pope's tweets, and it appears that he is not much of a fan of Donald Trump or J.D. Vance. Here you could see him sharing an article in 2015 titled, "Why Donald Trump's Anti-Immigrant Rhetoric is So Problematic." Here's a post from this February where the new Pope wrote, "J.D. Vance is wrong. Jesus doesn't ask us to rank our love for others." Here's another post where he retweeted a post of someone criticizing Trump's deportation of migrants to an El Salvadoran prison camp. This was just a few weeks back. We're going to continue to follow this and more, so make sure you're following our account and add the Midas Touch podcast right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
On phone in, we about to change shit over here. Italians think they got the best pizza. We bringing deep dish over. We about to take the L over there and hand out hot dogs with tomatoes on them. It's about to be different in the Vatican. Now, for real, the Pope from Chicago feels like an episode of Atlanta. It feels like a Dave Chappelle sketch or something.